Hey everyone, it's Jen from You So Much. I'm here today with a Giggle Out Loud review. I'm super excited about this one because I kept seeing it on Instagram again and again and again. I kept looking at it and considering it, and then I would go to their website and they didn't have the colors that I wanted, so I kind of didn't go order because I was like, I'll wait till the right ones are there. And then when the right ones were there, I didn't order because I was like, I'm not sure if it's exactly something I would wear. And so anyway, let's get to it, right? What they are is they're called static nails, and I actually bought 2 colors of them. I wanted to try on different colors and do some different things with them to see how they would work and see if I would like them. And so I'll do a series of these because I think they're so cool and you can do so many things with them that I want to show you all the different awesome things you can do. So first of all, they are pop-on nails, right? They're like the ones you buy at the grocery store and not the ones you go to the salon. They like glue on, but they're so much prettier. They're way classier than the ones you buy at the grocery store. They're made so well, and what's really cool about them, they come in a little box like this. They actually have like replacements, so they have more than one set, and then you can reuse them. And the glue that you use them, they're all vegan, and so they're really, really cool. I'm in love with these things. They just look so cool. And they also have different shapes, which is really cool too. So they have like the cool coffin shape that is kind of, I'll show you in just a sec. So like that. And then what's funny though is after I put them on right away, I quickly realized that they were a little bit longer than I prefer, which they don't really look like they're that long, but they were just a little bit longer than I prefer because I'm typing on my computer all day because I'm a writer. And so I was like, I think I want them just a little bit shorter. And so the product does say that you can cut them to whatever length you want. And what's also really cool about them is you can paint them and you can do all kinds of cool things to them besides just use them as they are, right? And they are reusable. So if you do happen to save them, you can actually reapply them. So here's the little trick about that though. Because they are pop-on nails, they're also pop-off nails. And so what's really cool is you don't have to go to the salon, obviously, to get them removed, and you don't have to do all that stuff, but they kind of naturally pop off depending on how much glue you put on them. So if you put a lot of glue on, they'll stay on a little bit longer. And if you just put a little bit of glue on, they'll pop off a little bit shorter time. What's kind of cool about that is, let's say you just want them for an event one night, you don't have to put a bunch of glue on. You can just put on a little bit of glue, and they actually really do stick for at least a day. So what happened was when my first couple of them popped off, I thought, well, I'm gonna try and put a couple more on and not put very much glue on. And they actually did pop off the next day, but not until the next day. So what that tells me is, depending on how long you wanna have them on, depends on how much glue you put on them, and that makes it really flexible to use. What they also say is they do pop off faster in water. So that's the whole idea, is that if you want to pop them off sooner, you actually should soak them in some warm water, and then you can kind of leverage your fingers in to pop it off. But you have to be really careful. You don't want to like tear it off and then you'll be tearing your nails. But what's really nice about that is that the water really does help you pop them off sooner. So for example, the very first 2 nails that popped off for me, it's because I was doing dishes, right? So that totally makes sense. But I really love how you can apply them. And so what I did is I applied them and then I cut them, and then you can actually file them too. So you can make them in whatever shape you want. I will say though, once I did cut them, I used normal clippers to cut them, and then I used a nail file to shape them. They just weren't as cool of a shape. I mean, the coffin shape, you gotta admit, is a really cool shape. And so once it got cut off though, you're losing not just, like you can still cut it straight across, but then you're losing kind of the angle that it goes at. So that's just something to be aware of. It's not gonna hold the same exact shape if you do cut them off. But what's also really amazing about these is that when I put them on, which by the way, I put them on like on a phone call when I was like talking to a client, and I put them on like super quick, like it was super easy and super fast to put on. Then I took a picture of them after I cut them and shaped them and all that stuff. And then I put it on Instagram stories, and immediately, like right after I put it on Instagram stories, somebody from Static Nails, their social media team, they messaged me as a reply to my stories and said, hey, those are really cute on you. I like how you do the shorter length. And if you like shorter length, we are coming out with a new shorter length option for you, and you're gonna love the shape. So I loved that they were on it, and you could totally tell that was not a preset message, right? It was completely like custom made for me. I literally had a live person sending me a message, and I replied back right away. I said, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I wish that the shape was a little better and I'm excited to order them. And she replied back to me again right away. So for sure it was somebody live, and I thought it was so cool that they had someone do that so quickly. And I'm also super excited to try the shorter shape. I've actually been looking on the website almost every day since she said that, and I haven't seen them yet. And they do run out of their colors fairly quickly. So like you got to stay on it if you want to have the colors. So this color I really loved because I thought it was just such a nice neutral. It'd be easy to paint on top of it. And it just looked beautiful just by itself. You can, like I said, you can cut it, you can shape it, as you can put some of your color streak nail strips on there. And so I'm going to show you that in a future video. But for today, I thought it'd be fun to try on this one, which is the black one. And these are really cool because they are like a black matte. So they're not a shiny black. There's just a red one. The red is the base, and I think they put the black matte on top, which helps keep the color nice and dark. And I've seen on their social media where they show you how you can take this color and then you can paint like a glitter on top. It looks really pretty. It looks like a black glitter, which is really cool too. So that's what's so cool is you can do some really amazing things with these nails, and they're so flexible. Anyway, I'm really excited to show you all of the different things you can do in this series. But for today, I'm gonna put these on, show you how cool they look, and show you how quick they are to put on. Comes in the box, and the glue is right on top. And it's cool because it even has a little nail file here in case you want to file it down a little bit further. And all the different sizes. So, and they even have little numbers like 2, and then like this one is a 3. I think the more they go up in numbers, they actually get smaller. Obviously the 4 is way too small for my thumb. I feel like the 2 actually fits really great. And you can kind of see too how it's red on the back, right? Because that's what's helping keep its dark color. You can see that it's nice and fits right in, and you can see which ones, how it fits just perfect. So now that I know that fits, open the glue. And the glue is just like a little bit of kind of like a clear pink color, so you can kind of see. And obviously you can see how wet it is. And they say to kind of cover it. Now, one of the things I discovered with the last one was you want to kind of press from the back towards the front and then hold it for just a second. And then if you don't do that, what happens is sometimes it sticks to other parts of your skin, or you can spill glue like kind of on top of the nail. And when you do that, it kind of like stays there. It doesn't come off real easily. And that glue kind of attracts like a little bit of dirt, and so it just doesn't look good if you do that. So that's on there pretty good. See how easy that is? And voila, they're done. Aren't they fantastic? They're so fun. I'm gonna have to try typing again with these on and see if I can get used to it. I'm gonna wear them for the next couple of days this time before I trim them and see what they're like. I love how they're kind of red on one side and black on the other. It's kind of sexy. And so for the next video in the series, I'm gonna trim these down. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you do that, how you can do that, what it looks like when you can put nail polish on top. I might even try my color streak nail tips on it. So stay tuned for the next in the series. I'd love to hear if you have any questions or thoughts or ideas about what I could do with these nails. Let me know in the comments below, especially if you've tried them before. And if there's any other products you want me to review, I love to try new products. So let me know if there's something you've been wanting to try, but you're not sure. Let me know. I'd love to review it for you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And remember that you're never too much. So just be you so much. Thanks you guys for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye.